That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I just took off with that rock, just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks, that's a whole field. He don't want no championship, get him out of here. I just got a set, like I run up in the backfield. I just got a set, like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there. Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it?
How you like it?
I'm on purple, I'm on yellow, like a Viking.
Like a Viking.
All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
I'm in the field like a panther, out of up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens across the border.
Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety. You boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make 'em throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't tryna get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake.
Let's go.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some range and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me anything. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought it.
Today, from Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, it's Week 3 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Taken in the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. Veteran quarterback in season number 16 in the NFL, it's Ryan Fitzpatrick.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Give me a sec. First play, boy.
It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be.
Dat is gelijk mijn bad throw, come on. Bengals starting off great. No way they got a first down out of this. No way.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Take it in at the 22. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10.
Their own 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Now second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
What is that?
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
On the keeper.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert.
Let's go first, and that's what we need.
He's going to have a Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Gain of 6. First down, Bengals.
On first down, Hurts. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
Easy.
And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got it.
Touchdown!
Raheem Mostert, his first touchdown of the new season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Hebben ze niet te doen, dat had zo verliezen als we nu denken. Op 1.52 gebruik guaranteed de bal, dat we gewoon even goed die spelen.
Apparently I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up.
The first win of the season, 100%. Get out of there, Eagles.
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. It's brought in by Adam Humphries.
Die was heel bijna
to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get
het voor de zeuren.
Sometimes I'm thinking the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And Rudolph has it, the tight end. A gain of 6 there on first. Fitzpatrick, the old war horse, getting everybody up to the line quickly. And his throw's going to be
Instop. Is perfect.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
3rd down and 4.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Fitzpatrick again.
We all around. You go nowhere.
Back at the 39-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Fitzpatrick.
13.
Oh, no. Let's go.
Oh. Problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You got to get it done with your offensive.
Oh nee, dat was heel dom. Oh nee. Ik kan helemaal zien wat ik doe.
You did it. I had to.
And this is caught at the 8. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Again, it's Fitzpatrick.
Not going there, you're not going. Come on, come on, come on. Oh.
Final play of the half, Fitzpatrick.
Nee, op de final play. Dat hebben ze.
As time expires in the first half, and the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Oké, maar we krijgen een bal. We moeten gewoon niet scoren.
Set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10.
And
they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert.
Is beter.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a third down and about 9 to go.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level.
Okay,
make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
4 yards of
5 yards that time out of the scramble.
Can
now they're looking at a
it's all or nothing.
Situation. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And
got
it's
it.
complete to Kelsey. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. A solid, very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up second and 10. He's back to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And able to
That's
get
some
this
deep yards. We need that one.
Before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
Back to throw. Flush to his right.
Dat was niet goed.
He's taken down.
Oh, man.
Sacked there by Trent Murphy. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense,
waarom stopt hij? Waarom stopt hij? Het was een slechte gooi. Maar hij kon helemaal open staan.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball.
Oh, 3. En deze hadden we echt makkelijk kunnen winnen.
Once again, it's Swift. call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Geen first down, nog een timeout.
Now Fitzpatrick. He finds Humphreys. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Omdat ik voor de fake ging.
Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for Philadelphia, it's back-to-back victories now after the week.
Ik denk dat we geen play-offs meer kunnen halen. Of, nou ja, het kan wel. Maar het wordt wel heel moeilijk. Nou ja, dat was een upgrade. Ooh, this and that. Hell yeah. Heel snel komen toe. Dus die ook om 3 gaan. Steelers verliezen. Wij winnen ze weer. Nou ja. Het kan.
I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go on bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 4-4-4 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give a about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. I'm about to slam trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I mean it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug.
Nee, nu ga ik geen fakes doen meer.
Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize, never give up and go inside. Can't wait to do this all a lot. Time to try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer, but media keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right on that time and structure.
Kan je ook ontslagen worden? Hey. Gewoon beat die Jaguar zo. De Raiders, that's a big game. Als we die weten te winnen. En als we dan deze twee weten te winnen, is prima. Hier, het gaat gelijk om 82-81. We spelen home. Dit moet lukken.
gutter, falling out through the rubber. Remember this shit junk at the top, always gonna get something in the middle. Gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not shit I do. Just put it in the music. Just put it in.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Kom op, deze kunnen we winnen, makkelijk. De Bengals zijn er ready voor. Travis Kelce is er ready voor. Ik heb ook 99 wide receivers er ready voor.
Cincinnati. Today it's week 4 and we've got what should be a great one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
Maar volgende week wordt een hele belangrijke game.
On first down it's Herbert and finding the tight end Hooper. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Let's go.
13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Herbert. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play.
A look at the numbers for Mack from last week. 20 carries, 99 yards.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to wide receivers, because they should have some open space.
Maar dat maakt niet uit, we hebben 2 X-Factors in defense. We hebben goede safeties. En een pick. Pick 6. Nee, hij is niet snel genoeg. Let's go! Finally! This is an important game for my career. Maybe I'm fired at this game. We're gonna go for the run. If you don't have good players, you have to go for the run. Oh, this is geen goede quarterback heb.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
At first carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Flushed out right.
Nee, ik wilde uit de band gooien. Oh, maar ik deed het op R1, maar dat had ik gezegd, anders had ik... I'm calling timeout. Ik krijg gewoon voor field goal.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt.
And it's cool, baby. We are in the lead. Het is prima. We moeten echt winnen als we play-offs willen halen. Cleveland gescoord tegen Cowboys, let's go.
It's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Oh, wat doet hij? Hij kreeg helemaal terug. Hij zoekt helemaal terug. Nog één keer. Weer maar.
Looks like we've got a Jaguar and some discomfort down there on the field. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. We'll check on his status when we get back. He's got his 6'5" receiver, that's Tim Patrick. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now the ball
Fumble on the play. We playing great defense out there, boy. Great defense.
A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they
there you go. Bang. We playing great football.
Sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to fire one corner of the end zone.
Nee, dat is uit de baan.
Complete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Zijn enkels die waren daar gaan.
Past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. On first and 10, it's Mostert. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The Jaguars' 24-yard line.
Second down, here's Hurts. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
There's Kelsey.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey.
It's there.
The Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the
on first and 10, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play. That'll bring up second down.
Deze kan wel. Deze kan wel.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Deze kan helemaal niet. Ik doe het echt dom. Helaas, maar 3-0. We hebben die bal. Ik kan misschien veel minuten tikken met mijn
Alright, folks, eager to get back to this week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They are trying to snap that 3-game losing streak on top so far with the football here, first and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Nee, ik wil het driehoekje, vierkantje, helemaal open.
So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down. But now they have a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set them up with a much more manageable third down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Easy.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
35-yard line.
Nee, ik wil
First down, Hurts. And it'll be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. Second and 10. He's got the first down past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 45.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oké, hier ligt heel veel ruimte.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Nee, ik kan niet. Lekker pasen. Meer dan dat hoeven we niet te doen. We gaan de eerste game winnen. Let's go. Oh.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Dankjewel, wil je abonneren als je mijn grootste fan bent? Zou ik heel erg waarderen. Maar ik ga mijn allereerste game zien tegen Jaguar. Ik geef ook like als je mijn grootste fan bent, weet je. Ik ben ook fan van jou. Nee.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown to the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 25-yard.
So now the Jags down by 6. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. They throw right away. And
Fumble again.
On the right side. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Let's go. We're gonna win this game.
Set up in the red zone at the 15.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position.
Easy.
If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
No.
So that'll back him up 5. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he'll at least get them inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Nee, ik ga niet voor de field. Ik krijg gewoon... Ik ga voor de touchdown. Easy plays. Oké. Ik moet echt niet intercepten en dan... Want anders ben ik echt lul. Maakt niet uit. Maakt niet uit. We win this ball game, baby.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And not all W's are created equal, CD. And this one came in shutout fashion.
Let's go, eindelijk. Eindelijk een win. Eindelijk.
Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry.
Let's go, hij mag me wel. You broke the losing streak, let's go. Tuurlijk man. Als de Ravens deze verliezen, staan we daarboven. Steelers verliezen. Dat die 2-2. Maar Ravens is een big game.
Roll up that Sinatra, fly like mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cracked. Shout out South Street Tree and shout classy.
Ah, ik moet ook zijn. Oh, dit is voor niks hier. En wat wil jij? Wat wil jij? Dat je kan herblijven wel. 13 miljoen. Nou, prima. Prima. Oké, kan wel even kijken, want als het goed was, of right tackle of right guard was, dacht ik. Geblesseerd een goede maand. Boeien. Oh, we kunnen dat spelers kijken. Right guard en right tackle. Denk ik nog wel een beetje. Dat is ook ja. Even doen. Kijken. is ook. Tackle here. Perfect.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. You change name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting nothing back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
Kom op, de Ravens zijn niet goed. Ze verliezen alleen maar. Look at them, Tom Brady hier daar spelen.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous.
Today, from M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. Harrison Butker is set to kick.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback in his 5th season now, the former number 2 overall pick, Carson Wentz.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
And he works free. And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
Shit, hij had 2 tackles ontweken.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. 4 catches, 53 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
on play action. It's Wentz. To the sideline, it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Wentz on 3rd down.
Let's go, Arba. Come on, let's score touchdown.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. throw on first down with Hurts. They'll get this into the hands of Mostert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. We're scoreless after 1. Now a 1,000-yard rusher each of the last 2 seasons. It's Chris Carson.
Carson, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's Hurts.
But it's further.
He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And he's just across
Madden Ultimate Team komt wel zo.
49-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive
Ja,
coordinators...
wat doet hij joh? Dat had je ook een keer kunnen doen.
The ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means you break off their routes quickly as well.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. He's going to let one fly for Tate.
It's
knocked away and incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Ik moet zeggen, de Ravens zijn ook niet goed. Gaan ze niet zoals dat zijn scoren.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Nee, let's go. Set, get out of there.
They sack him back right around the 44.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. Right now, they've got to find a way to get it together.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink the situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Let's go. Oh, yes.
It's 2nd and 21. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? It takes us near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Nu vierkant helemaal voor staan. Rondje kan open worden gedaan. Kan het niet. Nee! Fuck!
Taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what. Whether it's running it in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
And another fumble. We got the ball back.
And they will take over at the 29-yard line. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot, and that time he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
On the throwaway. It's 2nd down and 10.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's caught.
This is good blocks. Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. We there.
Takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there.
First down.
First.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
Maar deze is niet goed. Oh jawel. Huge yards, let's go.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First down, Cincinnati.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Brings up second and 10.
Flushed out right. Looks for Lockett once more. This time he's got it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Kan punten. Maar dat doen we niet. We gaan ervoor.
And they're going to go for it. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Oké, mijn defense is ook niet goed. Ik bedoel een offense, een defense wel, maar een offense niet. Of ik ben niet zo goed, dat kan ook.
This might be the best of the bunch. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Lance.
Want deze moeten we echt winnen. Kunnen we deze winnen, moeten we play-offs halen. Oh, dat is daar. Maar gooit er niet naar. Let's go. Big stop, big stop, big stop, big stop, big stop. Ja, dat is daar. Ah.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Oh, we gaan het verplaatsen. Kom maar, inzet. We gaan het rennen.
First and 10 at the 27-yard.
Here's Nick Chubb, second leading rusher in the NFL last year. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run it again with Chubb. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
Fumble. Ik dacht dat fumble. Oké.
Use the second of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So here comes the trusty, battle-tested Adam Vinatieri for a big kick. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Vinatieri's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
Nee. Dit was een big game. Deze hadden we moeten winnen.
Points of the contest.
So the question now becomes, can they make this one stand up? And the way that these defenses have played, those 3 points,
big hit, dan time out.
Those 3 points look like a miracle right now.
First and 10 at their own 20.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive. And he can't get a throw off. He's
Waar zijn mijn blokkers?
What a huge play at this point in the game. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw.
En is
Khalil Mack in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
So Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack.
Dit was zo'n big game.
So the final seconds tick
Om te winnen, maar dat doen we niet.
And not all all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say, it's always fun to work on things. If it didn't go well in your game,
someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave.
Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. I'm at his land trying to keep the people stable. I might it all up the way you feel. You might do it for the bug. All black. Born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down a double. Listen to everything around me. 50 dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you. I finally starting to realize never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot tired of time. Everybody want a straight answer with media, keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure right? I don't got time. Infrastructure right, I don't got time. I could all to we're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my wave.
Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse, when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price, best out the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture, Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, falling out through the rubble. Remember this and jump at the top, always gon' get something. In the middle, gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? 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 Agitated illusion, only built for confusion. The institution, modern day execution. Think I know the solution. Maybe not should I do it? Just put it in the music. Just put it in the music.
Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire. I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching